special BB Can post-season phone interview with Sindy. Now, don't worry, Sindy will be on at the end of the season, live with us for an hour, as all the jury members will be. So you guys can check that out in the future, but you can check out everything we have going on right now over at yourrealityrecaps.com/bbcan. You can see our other phone interviews with past house guests. You can see our shows with past house guests, read our recap blogs, our spoiler blogs, our infographics, see all the shows we've done on past seasons with all of those house guests. Everything is over at yourrealityrecaps.com/bbcan. Now, I should also let you know we have some amazing shows coming up on the next few days. Tonight, April 22nd, we are live with Johnny from BB Can 3 talking this past week's Big Brother. We have Gary on next Thursday at 7 p.m. taking your questions live. So much great BB Can stuff coming up. If you want to watch us do any of those shows when we do them live, you need to head over to yourrealityrecaps.com/younow and make sure you become a fan or subscribe. That's how you guys watch us do the shows live. Or you can just watch them back right here, like we said, on the website, yourrealityrecaps.com/bbcan. After. Now, what I'm super excited to tell you is for those of you that are watching this right away, tomorrow night, the 22nd of April, we are going to be live from New York City for Meg's Arthritis Fundraiser. There's going to be tons of Big Brother Canada, Survivor, Amazing Race, Bachelor people there. We will be interviewing all of them live. You can check out that live stream at yourrealityrecaps.com/Meg's Fundraiser. That'll be tomorrow, April 22nd. It'll start at 7 p.m. Eastern, and we'll also have that edited and posted after as well if you missed it. Now, if you guys want to help us be able to keep bringing you content like this all year long and end up in the backyard for the live streaming of the finale, then finale interviews with your guys' questions, do us a favor. Become a patron at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. You get access to the patron-only shows, prize giveaways just for patrons, your questions asked to the reality stars, access to the patron-only Facebook group. It really helps support our shows and keep us up and running. You can also just do an easy one-time donation at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. Without your guys' support, we will not be able to make it to Canada this year. We're less than a month away. So if you want live streaming interviews from the backyard with your guys' questions, consider becoming a patron or making a one-time donation. Now, without further ado, let's get to the person you all want to hear from. Get Sindy on the phone. Hi, Sindy. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks, Eric.
Great. We got 3 questions for you. First up, do you think that if Netta was still in the game that you would not have been targeted this week?
I am not too sure, to be honest, because it obviously depends on which HOH who that could have been. Netta had really great relationships with certain people in the house, where, they could have just thought, what, Sindy has been under the radar for this first couple of weeks of the season, so maybe we should get her out now because she's not picking a side. So I'm not too sure, to be honest, but I don't think my eviction is a result of Netta's eviction. I think me leaving was the fact that I didn't have too good of a relationship with Dylan in the first place. And then I did a really bad job campaigning. Instead of me going with my gut instinct, I went a different route from, because of Bruno and him telling me not to trust Ika and really, really pushed that on me, and I believed it. That made me campaign the opposite direction. And also, I don't think I'm really good at being on the block and being stressed out like that. So it just reminded me a lot of season 3 of being on the block. So I think that just kind of threw me off.
Right. Speaking of Bruno, how do you feel about the fact that Bruno and Kevin did not include you in their safety deal with Dylan?
What dicks, eh? I can't believe they didn't do that. I was really upset. I understand that you have to make a deal, especially when it comes to an HOH comp like that. It is different to do a mental endurance. What upset me was why didn't you guys include me in the deal, especially when I'm hosting this competition and I kept you guys safe in that double eviction. And also, there's 5 people left in that competition. Why couldn't you just stay for an extra 2-3 rounds before making deals? So it really, really frustrated me. I really tried to hold that in as long as I possibly could of how frustrated I was, because I wasn't in their shoes. I don't really know how bad that competition was. In my opinion, I don't think it was that bad, but I was not happy at all that they gave up in that comp.
All right, well, last question. Which newbie and vet do you think are playing the best game right now?
That is a very, very, very tough question. For the 3 vets, I think between Ika, Bruno, and Kevin, I think Ika would make it further, only because she has the most relationships in the house right now and the most people who would want to keep her. When it comes to the newbies, I'm not going to say this person's name as the best game. I think they're playing the best $20,000 game. So I think Karen would make it further and people would bring her to the end because they would want to beat her at the end.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Sindy. We really enjoyed watching you play again this season.
Thanks, Eric. It was nice talking to you again.
Bye-bye.
Well, that about wraps up our interview with Sindy. And I just need to let you guys know this. You know, we can't interact with them, really, because we can't do anything to influence the game. So I know a lot of people are like, why don't you follow up like this? Or why don't you reply like that? We can't. We really can't say anything other than yes, no, or all right, because they're still in jury now. They're going to influence the game. So we can't really do anything that's going to tip them off or make them think in any other way. I know I get that question so much of people being like, all you say is all right, now ask the next question. That's why, you know, we can't do anything to influence the game. We have to just stick to our questions and that's it. Now, I also want to remind you guys, although I'm sure you know, that you can tune in to Big Brother Canada on Monday and Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. And don't forget, tonight we will be live with Johnny, April 21st, at 7 p.m. Eastern on YouNow. So become a fan over there if you want to watch that live for 1 hour. And then tomorrow night we will be broadcasting from New York City with all your favorite Big Brother, Survivor, so many other reality fans taking your guys' questions live. And lastly, if you want to help support us keep being able to do stuff like this for you guys, like Gary will be on with us live next week for an hour, or you want us in the backyard live streaming interviews for you on finale night, please consider becoming a patron at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron for all the exclusive benefits that you get, shows just for you, access to the patron-only Facebook group, or you can do a one-time donation at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. I'll see you guys later tonight on The Johnny Show, and if you missed it, or any of our shows, watch them all back over at yourrealityrecaps.com/bbcan. See you guys all later. Bye, everybody.